Ladies and gentlemen, angels and demons, ghouls and goblins, we are back with Open Dojo episode 3, back by popular demand. I am here, Santo, my boy Miles left right here, and Lonnie, is he him? Question mark. So, how y'all doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Don't get married with all this politics stuff going on, guys. It's crazy. It's
Scary
crazy.
streets. Miles, how you holding up? On mute.
How would you mute yourself
You're
again?
muted.
I'm doing good. I don't want to get into it because we're going to talk about it on Tuesday. Nigga, that Daredevil. That's one of them ones.
Fisk.
That's
Fisk.
one of them ones.
Trump,
Fisk.
I mean Fisk, is moving me in terms of evil aura. And I only saw the first episode before we all talked about it, but I saw the second one an hour before this.
I saw the second one.
Hell's
I saw the second one at work, and I'm just gonna say Fisk is trying so hard not to crash out, and I'm loving every
I'm
second.
loving it.
Seeing people fight their nature is so beautiful.
It is so great. But yeah, hey chat, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I just want to say something right quick. Hit that like button one time. Don't do it twice. No, just hit it once, and also hit that notification bell so every time we are live or we're doing something or we're uploading something, you guys will get notified and you know that we are here. So let's get straight into what we got going on today. In our Discord, let me just put up this link right here so you guys can check it out. You know, you guys can join up, you guys can see what we are talking about today. Our first topic was a music conversation that kind of took our Discord by storm. And I just want to let me share my screen right quick just so you guys can see what was the topic of conversation. So, for all our hip hop heads that are in our Discord, like I said, you guys can always join. Just hit that link tree. We had this image go up in our Discord this week. Mount Rushmore of NYC rap. Of course, the three are locked, and I don't think there's a discussion. That's just me personally. We got Biggie, we got Nas, and we got Hove. The GOAT. The fourth face, the options that were provided was Prodigy, Jadakiss, 50 Cent, DMX, Rakim, LL Cool J, Cool G Rap, last but certainly not least, Big Daddy Kane. Fellas, who do you got as your fourth face?
Go ahead, Miles.
As a person from New York, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it very clear. There's a correct answer here, and then there's the answer that you'd like to pick. Now, the correct answer is DMX. It's the only correct answer.
Facts.
He's the only one. Influence, charting, the quality of the music, energy, aura, performances. He checks every single box. Who am I picking personally, though? I'm going with Jada, my nigga. I'm going with Jada. He's one of the best rappers as far as the modern New York hip-hop scene is concerned. Straight bars. He wins verses. He can battle rap. He's versatile. He can do everything. He really just screams New York for me. I grew up with Jada. Jada's my nigga. I love the locks, all of them. I cape for him. And we done with the 80s. Rakim, LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane. Rest in peace, Prodigy. We good.
So, Lonnie, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I mean, I can go real quick. So,
go ahead.
My dad's from Queens. Most of my family lives in Brooklyn on my dad's side, so I grew up a lot of this rap. My petty side, just because his pettiness speaks to me, I would probably go 50. LL Cool J actually went to school with my dad and bullied him, shoved him in lockers and shit. So I appreciate that.
I appreciate
also cool
that.
my uncle. Like him and my uncle would shove my dad into lockers. They lived on the same street. but I feel like the correct answer has to be DMX, just based off of everything. I do love Jadakiss a little bit more than DMX at sometimes. Like some of his songs I do have above DMX, but DMX as overall, in terms of what he did, gotta give it to him.
So for me, I said that there's only 3 people on this list that should be qualified, and there is one that shouldn't even be on this list. The 3 people I had was Jadakiss, was DMX, and LL Cool J. Those are for me the only 3. I
Hating on
think
50?
I'll get into that because this is where it got heated. I said DMX.
Sure.
DMX in terms of aura,
Mhm.
in terms of rapping ability, rap schemes, metaphors,
Mhm.
styles, like you said, charting, beat selection, beat production, sonically, I would give it to him. In terms of performance as well, Jadakiss and DMX are close, like really close. We literally saw on Versus Jadakiss by himself wash Dipset
Bad
completely
too.
by
Bad.
himself.
Okay.
LL Cool J is still doing it. Like what he did with Eminem recently, I thought it showed that he could still go. Did I enjoy it? It wasn't my cup of tea. I would put DMX. The person that should not even be on this list is 50 Cent.
I agree.
Because in terms of rapping ability, he gets washed, not beat. He gets cleared, washed, stir fried, broiled, sous vide, whatever you want to call it, by every rapper on this list. And it's not even close. You guys say, okay, he destroyed Ja Rule's career. Okay. Ja Rule still had a bigger run than 50 Cent, in my opinion.
He did have a bigger run of 50.
You guys forget how hot Ja Rule was before 50.
Ja Rule was low-key like Drake. He was low-key like Drake.
Facts.
Ja Rule was like that.
Ja Rule was like Drake.
He was everywhere, bro.
Like if you go hit for hit, if you were to go, let's do a versus since we were here. If you put 50 versus Ja Rule is washing this guy. Like it's not close. You think different?
I mean, Ashanti tax.
You can't just exclude the Ashanti. You just can't exclude Ashanti.
I'm just saying Ashanti tax.
I mean, are we doing features as well? Because I mean, I pull up with Mary J. Blige.
My real. This is why 50 is not qualified to me, and it boils down to, well, there's multiple reasons, but the main thing, gangster rap died under that nigga. I think people like to call out all of the good he did. Him losing to Kanye West in that sales battle killed gangster rap. There was no. This is before drill.
He lost to the arguable GOAT. So it's
understandable. The context is I understand. I get it. Gangster rap still died under your watch. You had all of these niggas come before you and keep the craft alive, and you're supposed to. It's your turn, nigga. Right? Niggas passed the crown to him. 50. Guard the spot. He didn't guard the spot. He did not guard the spot. And that's why, to me, you can't be the pinnacle. You can't be the face. All of these other niggas, they guarded the spot, they kept it hot, and they walked away. Nas, but I give him a pass because he's an elite rapper. I give him he's an elite lyric. He's elite. But everybody else, they guarded the spot, they kept it hot. Biggie had to die. There's more street than rabbit. Yeah, Biggie had to die. Jay-Z did his thing, went business, was always hot. DMX died, but they was all hot. They stayed hot, and they left hot. 50 didn't leave hot.
No.
He
And
did it.
and you know what's the crazy part about it? In that whole battle with Ja Rule, even though he did beat Ja Rule, he beat him by trolling, like what he does by
Handshake.
marketing.
Yeah.
Because the best track of that whole rap battle is Clapback, and it's by Ja Rule. That's the only one that you're bringing up from that rap battle. You're not bringing, and let's be honest, we're really not bumping 50 Cent's music. I can put on a Ja Rule track right now and it still goes.
I'm toxic. I listen to Many Men at least once a week.
Yeah, that's the only. You listen to what else you listen to?
In that, or in the club, or are you playing 21 Questions?
No.
Like,
Sometimes.
Well, I play Many Men at least once or twice a week, especially at the gym. If I'm at the gym, it's on the playlist.
are you playing the song or are you playing it just for the hook?
Just for the feeling.
That's cap. I'm listening to 50.
No, but I feel like 50 Cent is like is also a victim of circumstance. Do I think that he was gonna elevate street rap? No, but he was supposed to be a placeholder until someone else better came along. But it's like he's basically like in the story, he's like KD or Curry or like a Steve Nash or whatever. And then like LeBron, Kanye came along and like it's KD versus LeBron. You're not gonna beat LeBron. So it's like if LeBron never existed, a lot more people are winning rings. A lot more people are gonna have different careers. Without Kanye 50 Cent's career, I think it would have been different.
That is true. That's true. I agree with that. Actually, that's true.
I mean, I don't want to get disrespectful, man.
I'm not gonna say he deserved to be number 4 or anything like that, but I think it's without Kanye. I think without the presence and like the gravity of Kanye, I think his career is a little bit different.
Hey, but that nigga puffed his chest out, said he could win, and then got washed.
He's from New York. That's what you niggas do.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I don't puff my chest out and take no L's, nigga. I only puff my chest when I know I'm gonna win.
And it's crazy because we're talking. It just reminded me, and in the Discord we were talking, and I think it was Kobe in the Discord. He was asking me like, why don't I have him in the Mount Rushmore? And I'm like, in this list, he's literally the worst rapper in this entire list. Like, and I don't think it's close. And also in his own group, I think he's only better than Yayo. In G Unit, Game washes him.
Game is way better. Game. I don't care what nobody say, nigga. I'm from New York. I don't care who else from the chat is from New York. Game washes that nigga.
Game obliterates 50.
Game washes that nigga.
Banks washes him too. Buck, if you want to go a toss up, sure. I personally have Buck over 50.
Yo, Jay, who's hip hop hippity? DMX not hip hop hippity? You talking about Daddy Kane and them niggas?
He's saying Buck, hell no. I mean, if you're saying hell no, 50 Cent and him is literally a toss up for me.
Young Buck ass. 50 not ass.
50 Cent is 50 Cent's not a 50 Cent is a great businessman. He's smart at marketing and he knows how to play. He knows how to run the game.
We're talking about overall impact of like the rap game and like the culture and everything like that. Then like you can make a case for 50 Cent being up there on the Mount Rushmore. If we're only talking about rapping and music, then no. But we're talking about overall impact.
No, but yeah, we're talking about the Mount Rushmore of NYC rap.
NYC rap. Not 50.
Not 50. Buck, hold on, I gotta put this up. Buck disrespect.
Buck disrespect. So Buck not ass?
He's on the same tier with 50 with me.
Music only he clears who? Not DMX?
Oh,
y'all got it. Let's move on. Let's move on because I'm going to get mad. Let's move on. Let's get to the One Piece talk.
Woosah.
50 Cent got bangers.
He said Buck only. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, in terms of music wise and rapping ability, I don't think he clears Buck at all. They're in the same place. But if you're saying that and he's in the same tier, I mean, just put 2 and 2 together. 50 Cent, not him. So So we're gonna move on. We're gonna transition, and we can bring it back later on if you guys want to continue talking about music and whatnot. Well, when we drop the link in the Discord, if you guys want to bring it back up, hey, we don't run from smoke. We're here. So, One Piece update from your boy. I am right now. We're getting into. I think it's called Punk Hazard. I think it is.
Okay, sir.
So we finished the Fishman Island. I'm sorry, Fishman Island is mid. We just left Marineford on a high, and I'm not gonna lie, I literally had to push through. Like it's one of the few arcs that I've seen. I mean, I did a recap for Thriller Bark, but it's the first one that I saw that I was legit like, let's get it over with. I did not believe in Horty. I mean, he. I mean, he right now out of all the villains I've seen, I think him and Enaru or Enil, however you guys want to call him, like they're bottom two.
You
Like
don't like.
I don't like Enaru.
Naruto?
Talk about the
We
lightning
gonna-
guy, right?
Lightning guy, yeah.
We're gonna dissect that later. Continue.
I
Continue with your recap.
think he's so trash. He's boring. But anyways,
I feel like I need to burn some sage after you said that.
I mean, I said it before. Like he's
I got some rosemary from the steak I made.
he
Like,
is
that'll
he
work.
is awful. He's just anyways, he's
It was
dog
based off of Eminem too. Like, what?
trash. But yeah, so Fishman Island. I'm we're how do I say this? Okay, so the new art style I really enjoyed. I saw my previous boy Usopp. He went to the gym after getting big boy, and he put on he looking kind of diesel. Grow his hair out. Brooke now is like a mega star. I respect it. I respect it.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oda definitely be horny because Nami and came out with the things. She's just showing out like let me not say that.
I appreciate you, Oda.
I mean, it was cool seeing everybody. I mean, the Frankie redesign was when I saw it, I was like, man, that is wild.
Yeah.
But the entire arc, I like the concept of the arc. I like seeing the history of how they were pretty much looked down upon because they were fishmen, and it kind of tied into the pretty much showed why Arlong was the way that he is.
Sure.
I like Tiger's story. That was my favorite part of the arc, and seeing how Arlong, Jinbei, and Tiger were about. Queen Otohime's death was tragic. It made me sad. It made me sad because she really did believe what she was doing. I like characters that stand 10 toes in
For sure.
regardless of what's going on, and she really captivated me seeing her story. I like seeing Luffy. I like seeing the new abilities that they have, especially him using armament hockey. Question: can you just spam hockey?
I mean, it's tied to your willpower. As long as you have the will to fight, you can keep using it.
Why doesn't Luffy just use Conqueror's hockey every time?
Because not every okay. At the point in the story that he's in, he's not using the full extent of Conqueror's hockey. So the one that he can only use can only intimidate weaker opponents. Like people
Okay.
with very, very weak wills. So it won't work on like a Hody or like the members of his crew or anybody who has like a strong enough will to withstand it. But like when he knocked down the 300,000 pirates or whatever, they
Mhm.
all had weak wills. They're just grunts. They all passed out. So he doesn't spam it because he can't. At least not yet.
Okay, because literally I was watching it. I was like, okay, so he has this now, and he was still throwing hands, and I'm like, but these are just jobbers. Like, why don't you just use hockey and you literally just move like a god in Fishman Island? But okay, I mean, it makes sense that I, does Luffy have stamina?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so.
Because I feel like he just needs to do that, like in everything that he does. Like he shouldn't be fighting jobbers. Like in that whole Fishman, like in the ending when they had all the Fishman soldiers and whatnot, he used it once and then went fighting. I'm like, use that for the whole thing. Like nobody would need to throw a hand.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna have a story if I'm just flexing and conquerors, though.
I'm
Like
just saying.
he he uses it when he needs to. That's the best way I can put it. Now the 300,000 would have probably overwhelmed him if he really got into it with them. Let me lessen their numbers and go from there type of vibe. But when he gets it later, like when he really gets it, you'll see him using it against strong opponents too, because they also have it as well. It actually does become like it's like any other power up in a story. We show it, you use it, you use it, you use it. It starts to become obsolete. Then you get the advancement or the level 2, and you use that, you use that, you use that, so on and so forth.
Gotcha. But yeah, I enjoyed watching the new abilities. Like I said, I like Usopp's new stuff, his new tech, like that little the plants that he has now, whatnot. I thought that was really cool and innovative. I was getting so tired. I was telling the guys I was so tired of Sanji. He is so cringe. It was uncomfortable at some points. I'm like, I'm tired of this nosebleed trope that they're doing. Like, oh, he's gonna die. I'm like, well, die. Just die, bro. We're good. We'll order. We're postmates to the ship or something at this point because I was just straight up getting annoyed. But I really didn't believe in Horty being the big bad. He really didn't move me as a character. I did like that I guess they tried to make him like very much like the crocodile archetype, like conniving, strategic type, but it just kind of fell flat for me.
Sure.
And because of that, I started feeling what I'm beginning to call the One Piece fatigue. Cause I was like I've told the guys, I think for like a month and a half, I've just been watching One Piece just straight. I've been powering through a lot. And it was in this arc that I felt fatigued. Because after Marine Ford, I was like, okay, we're going. Like, let's go. Like now it's like really kicking up. And it just felt so much of a lull right after that that it kind of slowed me down a little bit. I don't
So
know if anybody else experienced that.
so for me, because you guys know I like to binge series. I also try if it's a long series like One Piece or like Berserk. I always recommend that you do it with like a palate cleanser, like something of like a different, like you read something or watch something that's like a different topic, a different feel, a different vibe, just so like you don't get like super hooked, if that makes sense. So for me, like I binged back when I was in college when my friend Jones who Miles got to meet. If you guys were in that, if you guys were in that Marvel Rivals, you know the vibes. He convinced me to read it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna binge it, and like I did in like a weekend. It was like right at the point where like Gear 4 came out. But at the same time, I started reading. I want to say it was a slice of life. I kind of like did those two at the same time because eventually, like I binged from like chapter 1 to Impel Down in like a day. And I was just like, I want to keep reading, but I don't feel like reading. So I got the slice of life, got that going, and I was able to like continue my binge. So you might just need to watch something else in the meantime, like after you feel fatigued, watch a few episodes of something else, you can get right back into it.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I got caught up with ReZero, which, by the way, this, my God, that
We'll be
last
talking
episode
about that Tuesday.
was peak. I started watching Daredevil. I watched Paradise. So just to get me off of it for a little bit, because like I said, I really did feel fatigue. Everything that happened at the end of the arc was fantastic. Like that to me is like my favorite part of every arc. Like seeing Akainu now being the fleet, the big bad.
Oh,
I was like, oh, okay. So now we got real problems now. I'm wondering what's going on with Kuzan. What else happened? Oh, we got our first mention of Joy Boy. Um, like I said, Robin's whole, like everything that has to do with poneglyphs, I'm here for. So seeing that, and it was an apology from Joy Boy, and I was like, okay, give me more of that. Like, what is it? And then they just stop. I'm like, what else? Oh, the princess being revealed as Poseidon, I think it was.
yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna start the punk arc on next week Monday, because like I said, I just needed a break, but I still am really really enjoying One Piece where I'm at, and I feel like it's gonna pick up at this point, because I want to see more what Akainu's doing. I want to see what's going on with the Navy. I saw the little special episode after, and I saw Sabo is still alive. Like, okay,
You might have not been supposed to see that special episode.
I don't. That's what a lot of I was in the Reddit, and a lot of people saying just skip the post credit scene type thing.
It reveals it to you early. Then
Yeah.
that's bad. Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. But I mean, it's, as an anime, I think it's really good. It's really good. It's not something that, we had a question in our Discord saying like, what anime would you recommend for new viewers? I would not recommend One Piece,
I would not either.
but because it is it's a marathon, but I'm pretty good with it right now. I'm in a good place. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna go back to it. But yeah, right. And everybody keeps saying, Kai, everybody said that, and I still watched it. I mean, I don't really care about spoilers in certain things, but but yeah, I saw Sawa. I was like, okay, his fit is a little questionable, but it was cool. It was cool.
I will say in Dressrosa, they kind of make an emotional moment out of it, so it does kind of sully it a little bit.
Okay.
But you're in for a ride though. Punk Hazard, it's not going to be one of the most crazy dynamic arcs. Once again, a lot of learning, introduction to some very important new characters, and then a lot of setup for Dressrosa, as a lot of the players there have to do with Doflamingo and Kaido by extension. You're going to really start to see the plans of how Luffy and his crew decide to take down a Yonko crew, and the allies are going to need to make that happen, and the steps are going to take to get there. And you're going to really get to see how serious they are as a crew. Fishman Island, it's kind of I think somebody said it earlier, and that's just the way the storytelling kind of works. They came back from the time skip. They're on level 80. Fishman Island was on level 30 because Zoro could have beat Hody if he wanted to. Like, you get what I'm saying? Hody wasn't ready for them. They were Hody, Vanderdecken. That crew was not ready for the Straw Hats. That was a wrench they didn't see coming. But you're going to start to see the difficulty and the stakes kind of ramp up to kind of match the lore and the world building going alongside it. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with Punk Hazard.
And I think you hit the nail right on the head, because one of the things with Marineford that I really was like, when Luffy hit the battlefield, I'm like, you are not supposed to be in this area right now. You need to go back. You needed to to farm. You needed to train, lift weights, whatever you needed to do. You are not ready here. He got to Fishman Island, and he's literally like none of them, like nobody stood a chance, in my opinion. I will say, aside from the Tiger story, the reveal of, I think, Big Mom is her name. Yeah, I was like, okay, she looks menacing. But my one of my favorite things of the arc was now we're starting to see Luffy enter in to a different stage in pirating. Like I like this place. Like this is my, like I'm taking this, and I liked I like Luffy when he says things with his chest. He's like, no, I don't trust you at this place anymore. I just saved it. I just paid you all of this, and you're still doing this. You know what? I'm putting my flag here, and we're gonna
And I'm
talk
eating
about it.
your candy, you big fat ass bitch. And I'm eating that candy up. And do something about it. I'm gonna come kick that fat ass. I loved it, Santo. I loved it.
Stood on
I
business.
really enjoyed. I really enjoyed that, and everybody was like shook, and he said it so calmly, like, "I'm we're I'm gonna come see you." Like you really about to learn who Luffy is, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, that's where I'm at with One Piece. Like I said, I'm powering through. I don't think I'm gonna make it to where the anime is gonna restart in April. But I'm gonna try to get as close as I can.
I was gonna ask Miles, how do you feel about all these other animes stealing One Piece animators to boost up their? What ReZero did? Woo!
Yeah, that freelance guy, he need sign that nigga at this point. He don't miss. Just sign him. How is he? I mean, maybe he's freelance for like the creative freedom, the schedule and shit like that. That I don't know his name at the top of my head. He is a savant. He knows how to animate. He knows how to capture an audience. He's amazing. I don't like ReZero. I watched that episode though, just so I can see the animation. Santo muted.
I'm a mute. But yeah, like it's crazy, and this isn't really a topic that I was gonna talk about, but since we're talking about One Piece, did you guys see the One Piece NBA Lakers animation?
Dope.
That shit was so fire. I was like, what? Okay, so we're here. We're on the main stage. We're coming mainstream, and then they just did one for baseball and Demon Slayer,
Yes, sir.
and it was heat. I put it in the group chat. I was like, man, look at this. They got Shohei Otani doing first form breathing on his bat. It was fire.
All I gotta say is they ain't doing that with comics though. They ain't doing that with comics.
Bro.
I thought comics ran shit in America. I thought, hey, not saying no names, but people that came up here saying that comics run shit over here. I don't see it.
Jaden, to answer your question right now, and I think it's going to stay that way until the ending of One Piece, my favorite character is Jinbei at this point. Jinbei is my archetype. He's noble. He's a man of his word. He's there to help his friends. And again, I'm gonna keep saying this. Jinbei is a better brother to Luffy than Ace ever was. I'm standing on it. Ace as a brother was trash. Awful. Thank God for Sabo, because Ace would have left him.
Where the Ace fanboys at? When y'all come up here, I want to hear all pushback.
Trash.
You an Ace fanboy, Lonnie? That idiot?
Ace is a doof.
I can't stand Ace.
Ace is from a kid. Ace was a doof.
He is a doof.
Ace is not Itachi bad though.
He's not Itachi bad.
Ace didn't become a coon.
And I did read that light novel, that little light novel of his about what he was doing before or all that other stuff.
Lonnie. Now, why did we not get light novel Ace in the main continuity of the story? The nigga was a savage.
And I saw something today how he fought somebody that duked it out, that duked it out with Kaido back in the day.
Hanafuda. So
Yeah,
Page One and Ulti's dad.
Yeah, so if he
the people
duked
who
it out
are
with him, like it doesn't make sense, bro.
Oh,
he fighting niggas that fought Kaido and
he fighting niggas with advanced conquerors hockey with mythical zone fruits and shit. But hey, they're just a kind of that nigga. Hey, I'm just saying, man. That just makes the kind of stats go even higher.
You know what I'm waiting for, Miles? You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for when they make like a Seraphim ace and Luffy just loses his mind.
That would crush me. That would be sad.
I see it coming. I
can't wait till I get to that point that I can have these conversations with y'all because I feel so left
Luffy will crash out.
I feel like Luffy would one shot that Seraphim. He'd be so mad.
You've definitely seen clips of it, Santo, like in the Discord of like those little kids that look like other characters. If they make one of Ace, and Luffy sees a little Ace running around, controlled by the world government.
So the admirals don't get enough love. I love the Jaden. This is why me and you lock, bro.
So, and I know that this is something that I don't know, and this is going to be spoilers. So Seraphims are tools used by the world government.
They're the warlord replacements.
Oh.
So Akainu, they all decide to get rid of the warlords. They hunt all of the warlords down. But the previous warlords, they like stole their DNA and cloned them and gave them different fruits.
Oh, so they're actual beings. There's not like the pacifistas where they're mechanical.
They're humanoid.
Oh wow. Oh, man, I can't wait.
So just imagine Luffy.
I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there.
Just imagine Luffy seeing one of Ace and seeing how he would react. It would
he would crash out. He's gonna crash out. But yeah, Miles, I'm gonna let you take it over from here, bro.
Alrighty. So we did the One Piece Jeopardy last time, to which y'all all were in the negatives. Y'all failed. Horrible work. We're doing Naruto this time around. I feel like Naruto, at least in the West, is the show that a lot of us either started with, or at least for the most part, we've all seen it, right? And it's very easy to follow, not in a disrespectful way I'm saying either. I feel like when you watch Naruto, it's very easy to retain a lot of the information. A lot of the stuff is not hidden from you. You're not being confused or thrown off or anything like that. So I got a cool Jeopardy. I made the difficulty slightly easier from my last one because I realized you guys are kind of...
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to say it. So I got the Jeopardy. Depending on how many of y'all come up here, there's up to 10 spots in the StreamYard. First come, first serve. You can go ahead and drop the link, Santo, for me, please. Dave is ahead of the curve because he's in our Discord. But yeah, 10 slots. Y'all can decide to be on a team. Y'all can win the glory for yourself. And let's do it. Kai, I'm not going to call you out your name, brother. I told you. You moved up my Brett ladder. You my guy. I'm not going to disrespect you. Now, if you want to come up here and show your medal, I won't call you that word. But until further notice, y'all are a little bit... this Jeopardy is a lot easier, though. There are some very hard questions in my type of fashion, but for the most part, if you paid attention to Naruto even a little bit, you should be able to confidently answer all the questions. With that being said, I'm changing the format. Because I made it easier, I don't want somebody to come up here and just be able to run the table, where once they get on, they're not getting off that seat, they answer every question. So, for the people that can, I would like y'all to have your camera up or at least be able to speak. I'm going to have y'all kind of show your answers at the same time after a time limit. Please don't do no motherfucking Googling. Have some integrity. Okay? And may the best man win.
I was setting this one out because I'm also one of the team villain guys. So I will just...
Well, we got a lot of people.
Pull up, bro.
We got a lot of people, Lonnie. If you want to stay, you can stay, my brother. We can make this one not a team hero, team villain thing because I can't represent my team. So.
It's up to y'all. I don't know if I could stay the whole time, but I will. Naruto is my thing. Miles got One Piece. The only thing is, my handicap is I'm terrible with names. So.
Oh, there's some names on here.
Let's be real. It's a fight for second today. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Oh, Dave talking hot. So we got Bulletproof up here. We got Leon. Ty's back as usual.
Hello.
Dave, you talking that hot shit, Dave. You better be as good as you are, man.
Miles, you know how good I am. Miles, come on.
I mean, I know you are. Right. You are. You know, you're not better than.
I got the dance. Come on.
Sauce got the red light on. Okay.
He got the Obito hole in. A purist. We got Bulletproof new face up here. What's going on, brother? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got one more spot. Somebody want to come up here?
How y'all doing today, man? Y'all doing good.
Life is blessed, man.
Yes, sir.
We got one more spot. I'm gonna close it out when this clock hits 45.
Somebody got echo.
Hold on.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'll join in a sec. I'm finishing up at work. While he's finishing that, I'll talk One Piece spoilers briefly. My TikTok is a little late. It dropped when I was at work, so I couldn't address the spoilers on time. Some people are saying this chapter was heat. I'm not feeling it. I thought the chapter was kind of mid. It was nothing like what I expected in the summary. Basically what happens is we get to see that the God Knights are making a move finally. The God Knights are making a move. They're starting to kidnap the kids. We got Gunko using her arrow to lure them out. We got Killingham using his fruit to kind of project their greatest fears basically into the world. So they're afraid of Nika, it's manifested. They're afraid of the giant snake, it's manifested. So on, so forth. That's happening while the God Knights are kind of just chilling around. On the flip side of things, Loki is very much proving himself to be a good guy. Anybody who has even a slightest shred of psychology bone in their body can kind of understand. He's using this destruction and danger angle to get them to kind of comply and free him. He has no intention on doing nothing bad. He fully understands what the Royal Knights are about to do. He's like, yo, free me. Even right now, y'all can see how strong I am. Nigga hits the tree, lights it on fire like I predicted last chapter. And, you know, he did technically create an event on Elbaf, but I do think that all of Loki's evil is for good cause. I think he's a very, very good person, allied to the people. We just need to give him some time to marinate, and he needs to learn how to trust a lot of people. I think that's going to be his character arc, having trust in other people at this point. You don't have to be a bad guy. You don't have to be a villain. Go ahead, Bulletproof, what's up?
Yeah, I was just going to ask because when I joined, I didn't hear well for the first few minutes. So sure. I want to ask what the formula of the game is again, because I think you said you changed something.
It's going to be Jeopardy, right? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the last Jeopardy, but how I had it correct. How I had it formatted before is I would just let somebody go and they can kind of just run the table. If they got it wrong, it'll go to the next person in line, so on and so forth. I didn't want to do it like that this time because I made this Jeopardy quiz significantly easier than the one before.
Why?
Right? Well, because everybody got negative scores. Y'all want to all go negative again?
That's sad, bro. All negative scores is crazy.
But anyway, what now? What are we doing now this time? What's different?
So the way that I wanted to kind of go with. And yes, Gabe, I noticed him too. You're an open gym legend. Well, we're not going to get into it, but you're an open gym legend. What I wanted you guys to do is kind of hold up cards or a phone or whatever, and I'm going to have a countdown, and you guys be able to show your answers.
So you want me to get like a pen and paper?
If that's easier for you, you can literally just use your phone. You got notes on your phone.
Yeah, I can put it on my phone, but you mean like where would I show it though if I put it on my phone?
It's right in the camera.
Oh, okay. But I'm on the camera though. He's on
his phone. He's on the
camera. Okay, so for you might have to be a paper, or I can let y'all duke it out. If whoever starts it might win the whole thing. It's up to y'all.
A pen and paper is too much, I think. I don't know. If everyone else agrees, I'll just...
Hey, Sauce, unmute. What you got to say, my brother?
Jeopardy is my weakness when it comes to games, so I don't care.
Oh man, you can't come with the Obito background talking about that's your weakness, man.
I mean,
It's
Obito
my
has-
only weakness. Any other game, I'm tapping shit, but not in Jeopardy though.
You know what? He better than Ty because Ty's like, oh, I'm not good in Jeopardy and just leaves.
I a
the
fake
chat.
guru.
But what I said,
He's
I'm gonna be 10 toes regardless.
I respect
I'm
it.
gonna
bro.
try. For as long as I can, I'm gonna try. So
I accidentally started it. Let me refresh.
good luck, everybody else.
I'll let y'all run the table then. Fuck it then. Whoever started first, y'all gonna run the table, and that's gonna be that.
Don't let that motherfucker get to me. I'm like KD.
Kai said he's gonna join in 1 second. We just waited for Kai. I'm gonna do a spin the wheel to determine who goes first, real quick.
Okay.
It's not gonna take long.
Boom, 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 boom.
Dill, shut up.
Yo,
What's up, dude?
Dill, I got high hopes for you. You better not disappoint me.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Dave talking crazy. He better
Look,
run.
I know, dude. I can see Dill doing some bad shit.
I already know what Lonnie. I know you, bro. I know what you're proficient at. I know
I'm
how
saying,
you
like,
do that.
Dave better go crazy on this.
Oh, Dave is a fraud. Dave is a fraud.
Right?
Dave is a fraud.
My God, bro. He knows my favorite show ever, so you know I'm
He's a fraud. We wait, yo, Kai. We waiting on you now. Hurry up. You been here. Where you at?
And if you guys haven't done it yet, like I said, hit that like button one time for the one time. Just to show support. Share it with your moms, your friend, your coworker. It doesn't matter because anime is taking over. The number one spot for anime content is here. Show that support. And so based on the music conversation that we had, who do you guys think should be up there while we're waiting on Miles?
Personally, I'm not too well versed in that far back music. I ain't gonna lie.
Me either. So I can't really say.
CMX.
Y'all sad.
Dang,
No,
I don't know. I don't know if I took that as y'all old or like,
Well,
bro.
By the way, Dill, you will be going first. Don't disappoint me.
What I had said was
I'm trying to
it's really
You going
between
first,
them.
Dill?
Come on.
Then Santo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they nerfing. They will nerfing me. Understandable.
Let's see. Then Kai, the Brit, my guy.
Dang. Dude, why are they talking about you like that, bro?
Yo, he hating like, ooh, ooh.
Bulletproof is up next.
Ooh, what is?
Dave is looking rough. You might not get to play.
Yeah. Hey, y'all better not let that ball get in my hand.
Lonnie might not get to play either.
Fuck.
Oh, spoke too soon. Lonnie's up next. Okay, Lonnie.
So how are we feeling? Are you guys well versed in Naruto?
I mean,
I
hope.
anime.
I do believe I'm the best. I'm the
So
top.
you guys start? Can you guys start?
Theoretically, sure.
It's been a minute, but I'm gonna try.
Top
I'm the
tier?
top. I'm the top Naruto guy here.
No, he's not.
He's the top tier.
Dave, you cannot go band for band.
Who?
What's up?
With who? I know
Dave,
you're
you can't go. You
I know,
can't.
but what is Santo doing?
I don't know what Santo's doing.
Dave, you can't go band for band with me.
Hi, Santo.
Yes, I can, Miles. You know I can. Stop that. I can go back.
Hey.
Yes, I can.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I just came here to say hi. Come back to.
Aww.
And Leon got shafted, and Jaden's in that.
Oh, she said, "Come to Betsu. Hurry up, nigga."
Did you guys start already?
Kai's here. 1, 2,
Kai's
3, 4,
here.
5. Okay. I made a mistake. Hold on. It's
Yeah,
19.
put me on notice. Put me on notice, Angry.
That nigga said Black Queen's right. She mixed, asshole.
She gonna run back in the room and tell y'all something.
Okay, let's get it. Let me present this.
We love our Black Queens, though.
Something like that. Put my screen on, Santo, for me, please. You work this better than me.
I got
Did you guys start or not yet?
We doing it right now.
Oh, okay. So who's starting?
Dill.
Dill. Ooh, ice.
Oh boy. Oh.
Where we going, Dill?
Okay, so
your
we
free-
got
get your freebie in,
characters,
bro.
eyes, techniques, villains, 5 Kage, and what was it? Music last time?
Miscellaneous.
Who
There
said
is a
music
music
last
question
time?
on
Who
here.
said that?
That miscellaneous gonna be home.
Hey, that's a good question.
So
Let
where
me
we
get
going, Dill?
characters.
Or
100.
farming?
I got
Characters
that. I got
400?
that
Yo!
category, Miles. The eyes
Yeah,
category. I
yeah.
like the category. I like the category.
Alright.
The new recruit to Team 7 after Sasuke's departure from the Leaf Village.
Hold on. Quick question. Do I have to say in a Jeopardy format or no?
No, just say that nigga.
Come on,
You just say his name.
Oh,
Just say his
God.
name. That's 100 points, though.
Come on.
Man, you took a freebie.
This style.
Yes, bro. We leaving you with something. Come on.
Where we going to next, Dill?
Eyes for 200.
For 2. Okay.
This dojutsu's vision can penetrate almost any object, allowing users to see through walls, peer underground, or even examine the contents of a person's body. I just put body. But a person's body.
Oh.
10, 9, 8.
The Byakugan. Right?
That
Come
is
on.
correct. What is the Byakugan? Where we going next, Dill?
Villains 300.
The person that pulled all of the strings in the Naruto story.
Oh, Black Setsu.
The person that pulled all of the strings in Naruto. Dill is cooking. I told you you're gonna run. Somebody's gonna run it.
Bro, these easy ass questions.
Go ahead, Dill.
I wish it was
I feel like after 3, to make it interesting, after like 2 or 3, you have to answer 500.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, let's do
Now,
that.
now,
Pick a five.
Okay.
Pick a 500. Any 500.
Characters 500.
Itachi's original partner before Kisame.
Oh, he don't know this. He don't know this. He don't know this. He don't know this. He don't know this.
Hint: he used the executioner's blade.
No,
I'm gonna shorten the time. 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
Oh, no,
Enough,
no,
Dill.
no.
Santo.
I know
5,
Damn.
4,
Isn't it Orochimaru?
3.
No.
Tie. 5, 4, 3, 2,
My turn?
1. No,
Whose
it's
turn?
Kai.
Oh.
Kai.
What's up, bro? That's an automatic negative too. Ooh, y'all for
Bullet, it's on you. You got 5 seconds.
Gozo. His name was Gozo, I think.
That is incorrect.
Ooh.
Lonnie, it's on you. Wait, hold on.
It was like
Bullet. How do you? Maybe you pronounced it wrong. How do you spell it?
I was to say it's like I was gonna pronounce it different.
Lonnie, hold on. So Bullet, how do you spell it? Because maybe you pronounced it wrong.
Spell it. I mean, based on how I said it, because I don't remember the spelling. I think it's like Guzo or something.
That
like
is incorrect. Lonnie.
Isn't it? The one before him. It was like Juzo B something like Juzo.
That is correct.
Fuck, it was just a fuck, bro. I know that shit, bro.
Oh my god.
I know my villains.
I knew
Yeah, you know why I got it wrong? Because in my language, the G
Ain't me like that. It's crazy. But you're sad. Yeah,
they're literally the same letter in the translation.
I'm not gonna hold you because of your language. I'll just leave you at 0.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. That's not. Lonnie, where are we going?
Let's go eyes for 300.
What is the natural evolution of the Byakugan?
That's Tensaigon.
Okay, Lonnie might be calm.
Where are we going next, Lonnie?
Let's go villains for 400.
Wielder of the sword Kiba and a member of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen.
Oh my god, this is why I get hold.
He was in the original Naruto anime.
He
was not in Shippuden. For the hint.
You're the sword Kiba and a member of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. And he was original, right?
5, yes. 4, 3.
It's not Zabuza.
Incorrect.
That's
Sauce. Five.
In the original Naruto?
4. 3, 2,
No, I'm stumped. I ain't gonna lie.
1. Dave.
I want to say, is it
5.
Riga? Riga?
That is correct. That is correct.
Let's fucking go. That's a whole. I always forget the step this horseman. That's a great Robin nigga. Yeah, that's a great Robin nigga. That's what I remember.
Where we going, Dave?
Kage 500. Come on, bro. We go straight.
Kage 500.
Yes, big bank take another bank, nigga. Come on,
y'all niggas is not getting this.
All right, go big or go home.
The founder of the hidden Cloud Village. Name.
That's what you get for being cocky, nigga.
Okay.
Name.
All right. Okay, the nigga's original name, I don't know. I'm praying to God.
5, 4.
Hey, the first.
Wow, that is
That's
correct.
right.
You're all at the A.
It was
okay.
A.
If you have the government,
the first 4 are all named A until Darby comes along.
I would have guessed that.
That is correct.
I would have guessed that boy splitting bullets, wouldn't he?
I know my black people in Naruto.
Where are we going, Dave?
Kage 400, nigga. I know my Kage now. Come on.
Former matriarch of the Hozuki clan and practitioner of the vapor style. Used to create explosions or strong and powerful genjutsu. I'm gonna finish my question. That is correct. The second Mizukage can go to Hozuki. That's correct.
Come on, bro.
Dave, where are we going?
Kage 300. You running this shit up.
Oh, he doing all of the Kage.
After this,
The inventor of the particle style and a man that frequently clashed with legends like Madara and Hashirama.
That's Mu. Mu created particle style. Yeah, Mu.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He has to go 500 now, right?
500.
500, Dave.
I go techniques 500. We see what the techniques
Oh my god. That's crazy.
This Kekemora ability is used by both Kaguya and Kimimaru. I want the full name.
Oh,
I want the full name.
Bro, she could, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro.
I want the full name.
It's the bone.
You can say it in English, but I want the full name. 5.
It's a Kikatsu something,
3,
bro. It starts with SHIK, bro. That's
1.
That's a whole shit. That's a whole shit.
Bye, Dave. Leon.
That's actually crazy, bro.
Hey, I'm old. I don't know this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm old.
That's
Does
actually
anyone
insane.
actually know this?
No, I know. I can't pronounce it. I literally cannot pronounce it. I know exactly what it is.
You can say it in English, brother.
Jaden,
you're up.
I watched dub. I watched
Oh,
dub.
man.
Yo, you know what's crazy about executive power? I'm shutting I'm shutting Dave ass up. Shut your ass up.
I don't remember.
Hey,
Oh my god, I don't
You took his points away?
Yeah, I took his points.
Okay.
Jaden, go ahead.
I really don't remember. Oh my goodness.
5, 4, 3.
Take my points away,
2.
brother.
Let it back to me before I dip real quick.
Just take my points away, gang.
Because I thought Kimimaru was so cold.
Dale,
Go to Santo.
It made it back.
Go to Santo. Oh, you got it.
Santo. 5.
I'm gonna probably
4,
butcher this.
3.
I got it if you don't, Santo. I got it if you don't.
Shikikotsumayu?
Hold on. Let me...
It's weird.
No, that's right, Miles. That's right. It's Shikikotsumayu.
It's like, bro. Like,
Isn't the English just like oh no?
I thought Kimimaru was so cold with because
I'm
remember when it first came out. I thought Kimimaru was so cold.
Yeah. That's correct.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
We're back to 0 points. We're back to 0 points.
The English version is the all-killing Ash Bone
Jutsu. Ash Bone Jutsu.
Santo, where are we going?
You know what? Give me characters 200.
Yo.
Hey, you get 400 points for this one. The one that Madara regarded as the strongest.
Guy.
Oh, that was double. That's crazy.
Where we going, Santo?
That'd be a double, is insane.
No, let me use strike. You know what? Give me miscellaneous 100.
What member of the Inoshika Cho was a part of a group that intended to kill Naruto?
What member of the Inoshika? Wait, I couldn't even understand the
5,
question. What member of the Inoshika
4,
Cho was a part of a
3,
group?
2,
The sound.
1.
Sound.
Kai.
Yeah.
It can only be three. It can only be basically 6 people that you know of. Kai. 5, 4, 3, 2. Kai, is Kai here?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Oh, 2.
What member?
I'm saying Choji. Oh shit, I know that's not right.
Oh, I didn't understand, bruh.
Bullet, it's on you.
I didn't
5.
understand the question.
I figured you didn't, Santo.
The Inoshika Cho is a trio. What member of the trio was a part of a group that intended to kill Naruto? Which member of the Inoshika Cho? There's only 6 Inoshika Cho members we know of. So bulletproof. Now that the understanding's out there, you got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
I have no idea.
Lonald, are you gone, Lonald?
Let me bring him down. I think he's gone.
I think
Let's
Lonald.
run.
Yeah, see if we can skip him. It's fun.
Sauce. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Was it Eno?
Mm-mm.
Who picked this question again? It was Santa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a ways to go. Dave. 5, 4,
I'm
3,
gonna go Inoichi.
2. That's incorrect.
I don't know. I don't know.
They have now narrowed it down to 3 people, folks. Leon.
I can't remember their names.
5.
Shikamaru's
4.
dad.
That is incorrect. Jaden.
Oh, now
5.
Oh, then.
4.
Choji's dead.
That is correct.
What group?
Fuck I'm talking about.
What group?
Good
What
shit.
group are you referring to?
Yo, I appreciate y'all for narrowing that shit down for me.
Dave, if you want to look it for yourself, chapter 1 of Naruto, page 38, brother.
Oh, he's on the very beginning.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I didn't understand.
I didn't know what it was referring to.
I was struggling with the question. Like I couldn't understand the
glad.
question.
I'm glad
Jaden, where we
Leon.
That's a very good question, though.
That being 100 though is crazy, man. You got it though.
Let's go.
But remember, Dave, I told you when I was making this whole miscellaneous category is extremely hard.
Yeah,
I like the fact that it's
That's a
fun.
great
That's
question.
That's
All
good.
right, we're gonna take this very easy. Can I do
I
eyes
knew
for
it.
100?
Eyes for 100
Yeah.
allows the user to see chakra, copy ninjutsu, predict an opponent's movements, and even control others through powerful illusions.
What is the Sharingan?
That is correct, my brother.
Yeah.
Gotta take him how I can get him, man.
All right.
That miscellaneous.
You got 2 more non-500 questions you can ask. You can go for categories. I mean, so go for it. Where are we at next?
I'll do characters for 300.
Okay.
The 5 members of Orochimaru's elite unit tasked with bringing him Sasuke.
Can
I need
just
all
say-
5 of their names.
Oh my fucking god. One's like one's like
That's annoying.
Names are going.
one's
to
like
go.
Sakan, right? The one with like the twin.
Yeah.
Keep going.
The other one is like to Yuya to I don't know how to say her fucking name.
Keep going. Keep going.
Obviously Kimimaru, he's in there. What is the fat nigga that fought Choji? Fuck.
I know.
Oh my god. I don't
5,
remember
4,
damn it.
3, 2.
I don't know the other 2. I can't think of
1.
them off the top of my head.
Well, he gave y'all 3. Dill, it's on you. He gave you 3 of them. You can repeat the 3 he said, and you got 2 more.
I think.
Oh my god.
Okay. Kitty Margo.
Yes.
Oh shit.
He gave you 3.
Bro,
Yo, Dill, 5, 4, 3.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm good.
Santo.
I'm terrible with names, bro.
4.
So am I.
I know all of them.
3.
I'm missing one.
But I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not gonna give anybody
2.
pass.
Bro, I can tell you what all of them can do. I just don't remember their names.
I don't care what they can do. I want to know who they are.
Damn it.
Sound Ninja 4. That's 5 right there.
Hi.
So
5.
Sakon, Yukon,
4.
Tatsuya, Kimimaru,
and what's the fat guy?
No. Chojuro?
Chojuro?
Bullet, it's on you.
You
need one.
So, Hidomaru, that's the one they did not say. And Gabon.
That is the one they did not mention. Continue.
Yeah, okay, so Tayuya, Kimimaru, Kidumaru, Sakon, and his brother Yukon, and Gabon.
What's the last one?
There's one more.
Okay. I missed the fat guy. Yeah, his name was Gabon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Right at the finish line.
Lonnie.
Right at the finish line.
Lonnie.
Wait, it was gone? Oh my God!
Name the 5 members of the Sound Ninja 5.
I know it. Yeah, I know it. Oh my God! I pronounced it wrong.
You don't have to name both brothers because they share one body. I'll take one or the other. But there's 5 members you have to name.
I know the guy.
All right, so I know
Lonnie, he gave you 4 of them. You just need the one guy.
I just got back. All right, so I know there's Kimimaru and Sakon, right? That's like one of the brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's who's that bitch that Tayuya?
Yes.
Okay. There was one that was kind of like Kidimaru, or something like that, or is it like?
I'll give it. Your pronunciation's a little off, but I'll give it to you.
And then who's the
fat one that nobody knows?
I know it. I just
Jirobu. Is it Jirobu?
Yes,
that
was the wrong.
Tayuya, Jirobu, Kidomaru, and Kimimaru.
You know what team villain we here? We're here.
Lonnie, where are we going?
That's that Ninja Storm knowledge. That's that Ninja Storm knowledge.
I need points.
Give me eyes for 400.
Okay.
Allows the user to shrink objects, store them in a timeless dimension, and open space-time portals, as well as seeing the lifespan of any life form.
We'll take this one.
That's the Boruto one, right?
It is.
Oh, what the fuck is its name? I know who has it.
5, 4, 3.
I can't think of the name off the top of my head.
1. The only hint I'm going to give you, the name of its primary ability is Sakona Hikona. It allows you to shrink people. That's the only hint I'm going to give you. Sauce.
I was lagging. What you said? My fault. What you said?
This nigga, bro.
The only hint you're lagging. Okay. So the it's still the question on screen, but the hint is the main ability of it is called Sakona Hikona, and it allows the user to shrink himself and other objects at will and enlarge them as well.
I know who has it. I already knew it was in Boruto out the question. You feel me? I just don't
know the name.
Is it like dope?
3.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Is it like Doken or something? I know it's probably wrong though.
Incorrect. Dave, you had some hot shooting tonight. You know the answer to this question. 5.
No, yes, I do. The answer is Kokugan. Kokugan?
Yeah, man, I knew that.
Is that what it is?
Dave, that is correct.
Hey, he might be searching something. I saw him typing. I saw his hands moving.
Bro, what? Nigga, bro. First off, I'm the one the theme for every single new Boruto leak chapter, anything related to the new chapters. I know my Boruto.
You caping too hard is making you look suspicious, but where
I
are we
would
going?
hold. I would hold.
All right, bro. Never mind. Y'all got it, bro. Come on, bro. 5 Kage 200, bro. Come on.
You so scary. User of the magnet style, father of Gara.
Rasa.
That is correct.
Sport Kage Miles. Come on.
He's a third. Wait, he's a
No,
third. Or is he the fourth? I made a mistake. I went and added all the numbers behind later because I was going to let y'all get partial credit. I wanted y'all to give them the real names though. I added this later.
For sure.
The answer was going to be Raza, not their Kazekage. But continue. Where are we going?
Sport Kage 100. We sleeping that.
You're trying to take points. The names of all the hidden leaf. The names of all the hidden leaf village shinobi.
What do you mean the name? Like what? What do you mean by that? Like,
I meant
I was like, bro, I was like, we only have everybody, all the drivers, all the parents.
I meant the Kage.
All official Kage.
All of the official ones, not no interim, the official Kage.
Oh, making sure. All right, I'm gonna play it safe still. Obviously, Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen, Minato, Tsunade, Kakashi, Naruto, and Shikamaru. He's technically official.
I didn't include Shikamaru, but you're correct.
But I play that safe.
Shikamaru will fake Hokage. He only there because Naruto.
He fake who we know. He think who we know, but everybody else really don't know. So
when Naruto come back, he's immediately gone. Go ahead, Dave. Where are we going next? So this is your last one before you got to pick a 500.
Actually, I don't think so, Miles. I think as soon as he gets back, Naruto's like, I'm on vacation. Fuck y'all. I ain't doing all that paperwork.
I would too.
Blame him.
We're gonna go villains for 100.
No, we're about to run out.
The iconic black robe terrorists who seek to turn the world into a utopia.
Oh, the Koski. That shit. That phrasing is threw you the fuck off for a second. What the
iconic black robe terrorists. That's what they are.
Yeah, they threw like. Okay.
Put your ass up. Pick your 500 before I get mad.
We're gonna go villains 500.
The evil alternative version of Naruto.
Mema.
Oh wow,
that's easy.
Oopsie. You locked into the movies.
Come on, shout out Netflix.
Where are we going, Dave? You get one minor question, then we're back to the 500.
Understandable. I'll go techniques 100. Y'all niggas gonna be getting the easy questions. Yeah.
A rather perverted jutsu commonly used by Konohamaru and Naruto.
Oh, sexy jutsu. Sexy Heron Jutsu. That's the full name, Sexy Heron Jutsu.
That's correct. What's the sexy jutsu? Well, Dave won.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Dave, pick a 500.
Pick a miscellaneous one.
And touch some grass.
The fact that miscellaneous 100 was devious. I know that 500 is something serious. I'm gonna go eyes, bro. I'm gonna go eyes 500. I got a better bet with the eyes.
Be a dictator, Miles.
And it's worth 1,000. Double Jeopardy. Considered the counter to the Sharingan, this dojutsu allows the user to manipulate iron and blood within a living target.
I know this is in the movie. No.
5, 4. It was not in the movie.
It was in the movie.
2.
It was in the movie.
It was in the stuff that came after the anime ended. Those last 15 episodes.
Oh,
I know you. Oh, I can't.
I know exactly what it is. I don't know the name. I don't know the name.
Your time is up. Your time is up, Dave. Leon. Plus 1,000 points.
Like, I'm cooked. I don't know.
He said I'm getting him.
Like, this is crazy. Nigga, Dave going crazy right now.
Jaden.
I don't know how to say it. It's like
do the best you can. I'll give it to you.
Like the Ketsurigan, the Kets.
Yeah, you got it.
That is correct.
Bro, there's too many fucking eyes, bro. It's like 80 of them.
It's the little girl Sasuke fights, isn't it?
I know I pronounced that so wrong. I was trying.
That's actually pretty good though. That's actually pretty good.
That's close enough.
That's good shit.
Where are we going?
That was a whole.
Techniques 200.
The signature Shuriken Jutsu of Naruto Uzumaki.
Rasen Shuriken?
That's incorrect.
Nah, I'm about to black because now I know what you're talking about. Oh my! I'm about to snap.
That's a snap, Miles. That's nasty.
Snap, bro. Oh my god.
Bill,
Nah.
What did he say?
The signature shuriken jutsu of Naruto Uzumaki.
Oh boy.
I'm so mad at myself. As soon as I said it, I know exactly what you were talking about.
Dale, you got like 2 seconds, brother. I wasn't counting down.
Yo!
Dale, you ass.
No,
Santo.
I just sold. Oh my god.
Santo, 5.
Go ahead and pass me. I gotta take this call right quick.
Do your thing. Kai,
Demon
5.
Wind Shuriken Jutsu.
That is incorrect.
Oh my
Huh?
god.
That's the name of the shuriken. That's not the
That's the
name.
name of that's the name of the weapon.
Oh, yo.
Bullet, 5.
I think
4.
it's Fuma Shuriken.
That's just the
Fuma
Japanese version.
Shuriken.
That's the Japanese
What's
version.
Fuma Shuriken.
No. He might be correct. It might just be that might just be the. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Fuma
I'm pretty sure that's the
Shuriken.
Japanese. I'm pretty sure that's the Japanese name. I could be wrong with that.
Oh no, that's incorrect. It's not Fuma. Lonnie, go ahead. 5.
I actually thought it was Fuma Shuriken.
4. It's not. 3. 2.
Talk about like the Naruto Shuriken Barrage.
That's incorrect. The only other person who uses this jutsu other than Naruto. This is a big hint. It's Itachi Uchiha. It's Itachi Uchiha.
Oh, what the?
No. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Sasuke uses it against Itachi. Excuse me. Sauce.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tough. Dave.
Is it Shadow Shuriken Jutsu?
That is the correct answer.
Oh, it was so simple. I thought it was wrong because niggas ain't saying.
All right, I'm back.
Yours
Oh,
is
you guys got it.
It's the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu.
Shadow Shuriken, yes.
That's the name of the jutsu. Where we going, Dave? I gotta give you your points too.
I'm staying away from that miscellaneous shit.
Wait, I lost points to that.
Yeah, not answering is still a
Dang,
response.
I had a call. My bad. All right. Okay.
Character for 400.
Dictator Miles is in effect.
The man famed for dubbing the title of 3 legendary Sanin.
Hanzo the Salamander.
Correct.
Shout out Hanzo. Overrated though, but yeah, that's what they call him.
He is not overrated.
No, they overrated though.
He's properly rated.
Go ahead and pick Dave.
I'm gonna go techniques for 400. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, sure.
He is avoiding miscellaneous.
The only Keke Tota ability in the entire series.
Particle style. Particle style.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Why did you know that?
Dave?
He's a
Definitely the
demon.
only. Yeah,
He's
it's
a
literally
demon.
This is too easy for the 400.
Come on. I thought that was simple. I thought everybody knew that though.
Yeah, that's the easiest one in the techniques actually. Like,
You would have to know that's the only one.
It's the only
And
one.
not a lot of people know that.
Oh, I guess I'll go techniques for 300.
This move was used at the climax of the Pain arc to revive all of the villagers killed in the attack on Konoha.
Ren and Rebirth.
That is correct.
Just because I'm salty, I'm just gonna show this to a bunch of girls just so they can call him a nerd.
Dave, pick that 500 on miscellaneous.
Get my get back somehow.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and be the hardest question on the board.
It's time for you to lose 500 because nobody can get it. Come on. What is the name of my favorite Naruto opening? You can give the number or you can give the name.
All right.
you cannot.
And I think I know it.
The only hint I'm gonna give you, it's in Naruto Shippuden, not part 1.
Okay, I figured that. I figured it's Shippuden. Okay, I don't know the number or the name, but I'm gonna go with. That's too big.
You're gonna have to guess. None of you can know it. You gotta guess.
All right. I'm gonna go 14.
Incorrect.
I don't know I skipped the fucking intro. That's what I know.
Leon.
Miles, you seem like a real nigga, so I'm gonna say Bluebird.
That's incorrect.
No, that's not. It's not a Miles type of thing.
Jaden.
Heroes Come Back.
That's incorrect.
Damn it.
Was Heroes Come Back number one? Heroes Come Back is number one.
Hello. Oh, what's my favorite? Hold on.
What's my favorite, not yours, nigga.
No. I know. No.
And Bulletproof is doing the smart thing. He's counting the numbers of the one that you guys said to narrow it down even further.
That's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna get it wrong regardless.
It narrows your chances.
Hold on.
You got 3 seconds though.
No, Silhouette.
No.
Bro, yeah, bro. You said
and you said it wasn't part one.
You said Shippuden.
It's not in part one. It's in Shippuden.
Bang.
Nope.
This
Hi.
Opening 16.
That's Silhouette.
Is
Incorrect.
it? No, I know that.
Yes. Bullet.
Okay, is it the one with like that says "You are my friend, you are my dream," blah blah blah?
Nope. Wani.
Is it closer?
Nope.
If it's this one, I want you to explain why.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah, I hear you. I'll wait for everybody to start talking. I'm gonna say opening number 7.
Nope. Who picked this, Dave?
Yeah.
So y'all all got it wrong. It's opening 12. Moshimo Daisuke.
Can you play that one? I don't know which one that is.
Due to
I don't think I can play.
copyrights, we cannot.
I can't do 5 seconds, Santa.
Yeah, you should be able to. Well,
like a quick little. I'll do a quick little 5 seconds.
Okay, go for it.
You
know what, we here.
I don't listen to intros or outros, so.
If it's ass, we just jump in miles later.
Straight cheeks.
Let me stop sharing this. And then let me share.
Anyway, if I'd have guessed 12, that'd been a sniper doom.
If it's super ass, I'm gonna copyright it myself. I'm gonna report it.
Wait, y'all couldn't even hear it just now.
Nah.
Hold on.
At all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's alright. No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
alright.
not too bad. That's not
Oh,
too bad.
banger though.
It has a
Solid,
right slap in it.
It's solid.
This one. This one.
I'm so sure, bro.
Oh, nigga, that opening's elite.
I'm sure.
I'm
Alright.
running full.
That opening's elite.
After this.
Alright.
Dave, your bitch ass got it wrong. So, who's next?
Me.
It's me.
It's Leon. Leon, where we going?
Still
Still talking about dang it.
Is it
That's what I'm saying,
200?
You gotta share the screen, Miles.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. Hold on. Forgot to get down.
That miscellaneous a whole ass category. I got it.
Oh.
We can go miscellaneous 200.
Stand 10 toes. Let's go.
What profession of people are the toads in Naruto named after? So I want the actual career path. They're all named after people in this career path.
You can skip me.
Let's get some negative points.
I think I have an educated guess on this.
My mom's calling. She's not really calling, but I gotta go.
That was Leon. Jaden, what's your guess? It's just any career.
Musicians. Fuck it.
Nope. Dill.
Yeah, say good.
5,
Can I get a hint?
4, 3, 2. I don't even think Dill's here. Dill, you here?
I got a damn good educated guess.
Santa.
Can I phone a friend?
Who's on the phone?
Dave.
No.
Yo, I was muted.
You were muted? What's your guess then, Dill?
Yes.
Let him guess.
Huh?
Doctors.
Actors?
Doctors.
Doctors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
Dang it.
Santa, what's your guess?
What profession of people are the toads in Naruto named after?
They're all named after people in this profession. I kind of worded it weird, but they're all named after people in one singular Japanese profession. Well, it's a profession that anybody can do. 2,
Chef.
1. Nope. Hi.
I was about to say monk.
A monk? You tripping?
That's insane.
That's crazy. I said chef, you say monk, and you're tripping. That's wild.
Well,
So it's the top everyone can do, right?
it's yeah. Anybody can take this profession.
Yeah, so it's not a
Any-
specific Japanese thing.
No, yeah, it's not Japanese specific. No, not at all.
All right.
There's people from everywhere that do this. You said teacher?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Oh my god.
Lonnie,
I'm just gonna guess actors.
that's correct.
That was already guessed, right?
Oh, it was actors. I was gonna say philosophers. That's what I
Like, this makes
They're
sense.
all named after every single Toad, Gamabunta, all of them. Those are all famous Japanese actors.
That sounds
Oh,
like
okay.
that sounds
Wait,
like
but
philosophers.
did someone already say actors?
Wait, didn't someone already said
Oh,
actors?
he said doctors.
No, he said
Oh, okay.
Yo, there's no way. No.
That was a blind guess.
Lonnie, where are we going?
That was a
That
blind
just makes
guess.
sense.
I'm gonna go villains for 200.
The first villain to appear in a Naruto story.
Are we counting the dude?
Not the, it's not the Nine Tails. It's not the Nine Tails.
I'm talking the guy from like chapter 1. Are we including him?
What's his name?
I don't know. He's in chapter 1. I don't know his damn name.
I know it.
I can't tell you. You got to tell me his name.
Hey, Sauce, you better get it. Don't let Dave
Go
get
ahead. Dave is foaming at the mouth. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, it's not Dave's turn. It's Sauce's turn. Sauce.
I already lost, nigga. Go. Like, it's over.
Nigga shadow walk.
Look at this man fiending. Like,
Come on.
bro,
Come on.
Jesus Christ.
I told you I'm gonna run this fucking table.
God.
Got it, bro.
To be
All
fair,
right,
this is
Dave.
way easier than the other one. I ain't gonna lie. This
Yeah.
You got miscellaneouses. Which one you want to pick?
Beautiful.
300? No, 300, bro.
He's so scary.
That bitch.
Who holds the record of highest score in the academy?
Oh,
It's
this is easy.
fuck.
It's between two people.
This is
It's
easy.
no,
Than the villain for 200.
Itachi. Didn't Itachi? Wasn't Itachi?
Oh, you're
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Leon,
Who is it?
Are you
Minato?
including Boruto?
Who's it's not including only Naruto.
Minato?
That's the correct answer.
Didn't Itachi?
Hey, we got some points on the board.
Let's
No.
go.
No, so Dave, what happened is Itachi had the highest score in years since Minato. He's second definitively.
You look at that nigga ain't talking about fucking weak ass feet. We gonna get to finesse about that nigga.
Is this the last one?
Hey, don't disrespect my guy Minato, bro.
I'm gonna give all of y'all the opportunity to inverse your score. So for some of y'all, that doesn't help. So Lonnie has negative 100. You can only get 100 in the positive. Well, how can I do this to make it fair?
You leaving here with something? Come on.
The winner takes all.
Double. The wrong point.
Winner takes all is so weak.
That's
Nah,
below
winner
par.
take-
Yeah, that's actually
I think that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, you know what? I like that because we can get out.
He was being weak with his selection. So I mean,
he was being an asshole.
What? I got hard shit, though.
Dave, we did this last time as well. So you are technically the winner. Woo! Yay! You won, right? but this is winner takes all. Whoever gets this question right wins the entire thing.
Wait, is that just no?
The name of the bug Naruto, Shino, and Sakura were tasked with finding in order to retrieve Sasuke.
It was a tracking beetle.
That's cool. What's the name of the beetle?
Bitch, what the fuck, nigga? That's a fucking geologist, nigga. What the? All right.
Come on, Mr. Naruto, you got it, man.
You got 3 seconds, Dave.
I don't know. I'll tell you. All I know is it was a tracking beetle.
What's your point, man? Leon.
Oh, I'm going. I feel like I know it too. I feel like I know.
3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Jaden. 3.
Is it like Bikuju, something like that?
That is correct.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
He pulled up from the logo.
And I only know that because I actually watched that episode last week.
And the winner is Jaden and not Dave.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sounds good. Hey.
Nah, Dave, you good. You whipped our ass, bro.
Yeah, like,
That's
what?
crazy.
Niggas want the name of that hoe? Pikachu? Y'all should be.
Bro, I only know that because I watched that episode like last week.
Well, so that was fun. It seems no matter how easy I make it. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that because a lot of y'all were victim to the 500 questions. Yes, y'all were victim to the 500 questions.
That nigga
Bro, I got two of the hardest questions, and then I fucking blanked on the easiest one I had, like a dumbass.
Yeah.
And Dave, you sad, but W strategy taking all of the easy stuff so nobody can catch up to you. That's a smart strategy.
You know what I'm saying?
He's scary.
I read the show on my arm, you know what I'm saying? Chris Mark. I had to come through again.
Santo, how you feeling? You want to go for another 30 or you want to end it here?
Oh, we can go for another 30 if you guys are up for it. I'm up for it.
So whoever wants to dip, y'all can dip. Up next, we're gonna do an art tier list, but we're gonna do this tier list a little differently than normal tier lists. Instead of us just a tier list of arcs in Naruto.
Come on.
Instead of us just doing S tier, A tier, B tier, whatever, we're going to do it by a numerical scale. We're going to do 99, 97, 98. We're going to all give our numbers, and we're going to create an overall after we all provide our numbers for the arc. It'll give everybody an explained reasoning. It'll allow people to differentiate how they really feel about the arc. Somebody might have it a 99. Somebody else might have a 90. And it'll affect the averages in a certain way. Instead of us having to compromise and say S tier, compromise and say A tier, we can get a more accurate depiction of where it belongs.
Just don't short the land of waves, or we might summon random. Just saying.
Yeah, random might crash out, and I think I'm actually looking forward for that. So let's kind of hold a land of waves. I'm gonna bring up the tier list now. Congratulations again to Jaden.
Do filler arcs count?
No fillers. It's only the main arcs. It even leaves out some of the main arcs in the tier maker I got.
Yo, I'm ready to dip out of here, but thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Jaden, I appreciate you as well. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you.
Of course, man. Of course.
Just do some quick adjustments real quick. I got hella shit open. I can't count.
I forgot to call the girl back.
Oh my god, bro, you slacking.
I was about to say that's the worst thing you can do.
She'll see me tomorrow, bro.
It's tell you first to grab me, man. That's your best bet.
Until we start, what are y'all's Naruto hot takes?
Hot takes?
Y'all want to go? We can go around the room while I'm doing this. Everybody give a hot takes. Go ahead, Santo. You top left. Go ahead, Santo.
My hot take.
I'll go live.
Honestly, I don't know if it's a hot take, but Sakura's not that bad.
I agree.
I feel like that's unfortunately a hot take. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree.
It shouldn't be. Let me say that. It shouldn't be a hot take.
Lonnie, what's your hot take? Oh, go ahead, Santo. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say she really isn't that bad. Out of all, I mean, of course, out of the two OP characters, she still holds her own. She still has purpose. She still shows incredible growth, and she's a solid character. Yes, does she does some bullshit that is mid as heck? Yeah, like she get what's the they always pull up that one scene when the Raikage, the swordsman and the girl. What?
You talking about Karui and Omali when they was beating
on when she straight gets murked off like that's a bad look. But other than that, I think she's solid in Shippuden. I mean, in OG, I think she's trash. Yeah. But in Shippuden, she does work. Without her, Naruto's gone.
I think it's just that one moment with Sasuke that ruined her for everybody, to be honest.
No, I think it's when she told Naruto she loved.
Everyone has that kind of
that was in the same arc though. So like,
Dave, and I don't get why people don't like that moment because that's the most realistic thing your homegirl could do. Like, that shit is so realistic to what a real life homegirl would do.
Like, bro,
I set you on this mission. I want you to stop. Let me just tell this nigga I love him so he can stop chasing after this dude for me, please. Like, that was so realistic to her character. Lonnie, what's your hot take, eh?
Damn, I have a few when it comes to Naruto.
That
Hinata's not really like that.
who? Who? Hinata?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hinata don't really move me. Hinata don't move me.
If it wasn't for that pilot-
Outside of her moment with Neji, Hinata didn't really move me throughout the rest of the series.
She
It wasn't
moved
for
me
that,
with
eh?
Neji though. That was
Nah,
crazy.
if it wasn't for that film, you would
she
have
moved
been
me. I'm sorry, the pain shit is gassed up, and everything after that, you gave her a movie. Cool.
What do you mean when Naruto was struggling and wavering on his ninja way? Hinata was the one that pulled him back.
They lying trying to hear that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Santo, that's not moving me. Kai, what's your hot take?
I think Kakashi is just as good as a prodigy as Minato and Itachi, but the fact that he doesn't have a special bloodline, like I think all his achievements puts him on the same level. Like he has. I think he had 2 chakra natures at the age of like 13. He became a team. He has like the third highest scores out of all of them. I'm pretty sure.
Third
He was
highest.
in a,
Yep.
he was in a time of war where like he actually needed to step up, and the others like Minato and Itachi didn't really have those problems. And I think even with the Sharingan like nerfing him, he still became like an unboot like pretty easily, and so one of the strongest. So I think with all his disadvantages, it still puts him on their level.
That's not really a hot take, though.
That's interesting.
I think that is a hot take.
That's a hot take because the way people weigh on Itachi as prodigies, what?
Because Itachi's got the whole Sharingan, he's got this amazing talent, and Kakashi's like, he has stuff that's like damn near comparable to him without any of the special bloodline.
What you're saying is true. I think it's a popular opinion. I don't know. Because Kakashi is like the most popular or one of the 3 most popular characters. It's like,
If we're talking Kakashi hot takes, the reason why his dad killed himself was stupid as hell. It was stupid as hell. All the situations we see with Naruto, with all the different mission dynamics and stuff like that, the reason why he KO'd himself,
he was getting bullied, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of peer pressure.
Yeah, peer pressure. You're on the level of a Sanin. He's at the level of a Sanin.
Bullied by niggas.
I don't mean
I gotta mute Lonnie for 1 second. I just want everybody to know that on this platform here at Lexington Society, we do not condone any form of bullying, any way, shape, or form. Let it be cyber or in person. We do not condone bullying. This is a safe space where you're allowed to be yourself, have your opinions, and do as you will.
Okay?
Listen, before you guys go, just know, Miles, I am clipping that. And anytime you are crashing out and feel like you are bullying someone, I am just going to play that voiceover.
Use the level. So at that point, you can consider he's definitely like top 5, top 6 ninja for them, and he succumbed to peer pressure and bullying. He had a son.
Yeah.
Weak as hell. Weak as hell.
The nigga not perfect.
That's all that takes. You gotta have a flaw somewhere.
Like, especially like, the fact that he got bullied when we see all these missions in the Hidden Leaf Village go wrong for similar situations.
Bro, but picture you compete in high level missions and you coming back to people saying, "Oh yeah, you sorry, you didn't complete this mission. You saved your homies. Like you should kill yourself because you saved your homies. You didn't complete the mission." Like, yeah, I would take that bad too. No, killing myself, but I would take it bad for sure. Leon, what's your hot take?
Wham.
I done said like a few in the Discord, but I guess the first up until Asuma dies, I think Shippuden is mid in the anime.
Up to
I actually agree. I agree.
Say that again.
So
up.
I want you to say it again, and then I have a question for y'all because I'm about to crash out. Go ahead.
Up until Asuma dies, I feel like the anime Shippuden is mid.
With that being said, so you're telling me the stuff after Pain is good?
5 Kage Summit, yes. The fourth Great Ninja War, I don't really like it. So, but the 5 Kage Summit, I think that's still good.
I'm not gonna lie. You saying that tape, you should think Shippuden's mid. So
Shippuden in general is mid then.
Yeah.
Now I think I think
Because
the
you got
peak from
basically
when,
you have a 3 arc window that you're saying is good, pretty much.
Basically.
yeah, but I think that peak is like damn near like untouchable. Like from Sasuke
We
fighting
got
Deidara
the peak
We
talks,
gotta get to the arc fillers. We gotta
to
get to the
5
arc fillers.
Kage Summit, bro. Like
Yeah, but
Oh,
we're
you
talking
got
about
to
100 episodes. 100
I-
episode peak is crazy. Though.
You have the Shikamaru
No,
arc.
I'm saying like it was back to back heat.
But she put it as 500. So you guys are saying a fifth of the anime is peak. And,
It's a lot of filler.
And let's take out. Okay, let's account for filler. Let's
Okay.
take. Let's take 200. I'll take 200 out. You're still only saying a third of the series is good, and 60% is bad.
Oh my!
But yeah, I think part one is better. So.
Was the war that bad though? I mean, it wasn't as good as the peak.
The wars.
Nah, I mean, if you remove the fillers, the war is not that bad.
The first part of the war is horrible.
The war is horrible. Up until Madara and them start showing up, that shit's horrible.
The issue with the war is that the war has great moments.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's the problem with the war. Like it has moments, but a long stretch of it, it's just flat out bad. And
Yeah,
it's
I agree, but here's the thing,
then
though.
It ends bad. That the way Madara went out, you don't get any satisfaction the way he goes out. It's bad.
Yeah, that's true. But here's the thing: the first arc, the Kazekage retrieval arc, that's like one of the most dragged out, slow paced.
Yeah, it's very slow paced.
Like if you watch it, like literally right now, we're used to new animes like JJK, Solo Leveling. If you try to watch that, you'll be like, Naruto is one of the most overrated animes ever. Just by that arc. Because people don't remember it being that bad until you actually try to rewatch it.
I wouldn't go that far.
Because I did try to rewatch it. I did try to rewatch it, and trust me, that was terrible. They spent like 2 minutes.
It is not terrible.
No, that wasn't even it. Just them looking for
God
Sasuke.
fighting like them clones.
Dang, y'all
That was
about
bad.
to
That was
fresh out
bad.
of there. That's crazy.
Them just running for minutes without saying a word.
I don't want to waste time animating that shit. That shit should not have been animated.
Like
Pulling up on Sasuke and all of that stuff. Orochimaru in the Four Tails.
Yeah, they had like 5 uneventful episodes during the chase in the end of the arc.
Tenchi Bridge wasn't bad.
For the Sasuke, I mean the Sasuke arc, not the Kazekage retrieval. The Sasuke arc, the one they went to the Orochimaru hideout. It was so uneventful. Nothing was happening, and they kept dragging.
Because the whole thing was building tension to seeing Sasuke for the first time. They're running through hallways for a long time for the build up of you seeing Sasuke for the first time since he defected the
Yeah, but that's like if you're watching live, people took 2 months and that like running in hallways. That was crazy.
I mean, 2 months is 8 episodes. That's not bad pacing.
Yeah, or if you're binge watching, but if you're watching every week, that arc was.
That's a. I don't like that take because we watched Dragon Ball Z when he was charging up, going into Super Saiyan for like 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks, just waiting for him to do something, and it took like what?
Yeah,
and episodes, and we were saying that was peak. To building up to the first Super Saiyan transformation, it was epic. The build up was great.
That was a super drag, Santo.
Were you actually watching it week to week back then?
Yeah, I was watching Naruto week to week when Naruto came out.
Yeah, but in the beginning of Shippuden, you guys.
From the start of Naruto until Naruto ended, I was watching every filler episode. I watched all of Naruto week to week.
I started like in episode 100 or something like that in Shippuden.
Like to say 8 episodes, because when you say these durations of times, you can turn it into episodes. 2 months is 8 episodes. That's not bad pacing.
Yeah, that's. I mean, again, in anime terms, but like if we're like used to this pace the animes are at right now, that would be bad. But back then, that was good. Back then, that was not really that bad.
So you taxing it for the current pacing right now, but it didn't come.
No, I'm not taxing it. I'm just saying it doesn't age well. Like if you're recommending Naruto, that part people wouldn't like it. Like if you're recommending it to like a younger fan.
You know why? Because this goes back into what I was telling Lonnie and what we talked about with Miles. Miles, we are spoiled.
I agree.
Yeah, I actually prefer that pacing. Yeah.
Put this into context. When you're watching Naruto Land of Waves, Kakashi and Zabuzo are, that's like that's 3 episodes of them doing that.
Yeah.
Like, the pacing of Naruto has always been like that, and that's regarded as one of the best arcs in Naruto of all time. So I don't know if I'm buying that all. I don't know if I'm buying that all away. And then to speak directly to Leon's point, you gotta think Naruto's mid because you basically you only saying a third of the anime is good at that point. If you agree that the war is bad, you think Pain's good, obviously. You think the Kage Summon's good, cool, and you think the Hidan, that stuff is all right.
Yeah,
all of that, bro. That's 3 arcs out of God knows how. Like, bro, that's not a lot of.
There's that long.
I mean,
Naruto
how many arcs does Naruto Shippuden have?
A lot.
I'm about to go right now.
Yeah, bad.
There's quite a few arcs.
The Itachi Pursuit arc is like 3 arcs combined. I don't know if you can count it as one arc, but it was
I don't even know how to count that arc, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like 50 episodes, but it's too compact.
Give me the answer.
That's a good take. I mean, it's not a good take, but I like the take. It's a take that's engaging.
It's a hot take. It's a hot take.
Dave, what's your take, sad ass nigga?
You heard me say this before. Tobiramo's a top 2 Hokage, and what it means to be a Hokage, I think Tobiramo's a top 2 Hokage. From the fact
I agree with you, but he's a bad person. He's a bad person.
I agree.
He can be a bad person, but as a Hokage, I think he was a good Hokage. I think y'all trickle down to his character into what he was as Hokage when a lot of the shit that happened, like tuning exams, academy, mission rankings, just the labels of each shinobi status. He did that. And when Hashirama tried to give away fucking tail beats for the free ski, fuck all that. We get paid off this shit. The reason why the Leaf is the biggest, baddest village, because he said, nah, we selling these tail beats to them, getting money. When it comes to political matters, he's probably the best Hokage for being real. Maybe I might give you Naruto because they have silk piece for so much long with Naruto the Hokage. But outside of that, no one else politically has been better than Tobirama as Hokage.
Do you think Danzo would be a good Hokage?
No, he was too extreme. But I think Tobirama
Actually,
judging by your median. But I think Danzo was too far left, and that's how how it ended up.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think based on your logic, he was like an elite shadow Hokage.
Cool.
No,
Danzo?
Yeah, I mean, because
I think he's like.
If we're being too pragmatic, I mean, if we're pragmatic beyond morality.
Well, no, because him being a shadow Hokage, you're supposed to be helping alongside the actual Hokage. Like we see, like the way Sasuke does it, that's perfect. Danzo was going against what Heroes in One, and it was basically a clash of ideals, and that's why a lot of stuff is fucked up throughout the show. That's why niggas don't look at Heroes.
You're right, but then again,
working Kosuke.
But a lot of the things also started. A lot of the things that Danzo did started with Tobirama, though.
No, but Danzo took to the extreme though. Tobirama, I think, had a good median of it.
I don't know, man.
Danzo took it far.
It's Danzo's fault that we got Pain in the first place.
He's fucking with street PDs, kidnapping children, doing all these secret experiments. He nigga tried to assassinate Heroes.
And I think the most important thing to include in that is that while Danzo did it, he said he was doing it for the village. A lot of that shit was for his own self-interest. The shit that he did to the Uchiha, he benefited from it because he got all of them Sharingan across his arm. He was doing stuff for himself. It was for the village. Tobirama was doing shit for the village. That was his goal.
Good point. Yeah.
I like that point, Dave. Me and you talked about that before. Bulletproof, what's your hot take?
All right. I don't know if that with you guys is a hot take, but the Naruto community on like YouTube and other places seem to have this weird consensus that Naruto betrayed its premise from being a series about hard work to being a series about like prophecies and stuff, and I think that's BS. Because
hard work.
Because listen, when people who do these kinds of videos and theories emit very like important information that we get early on that indicate that Naruto was never about hard work and it was never about a weak kid growing to be strong. Yes, he was an underdog, but not because he was weak. It's because he was ostracized. He was an underdog because no one liked him, not because he was failing the academy test. We did establish very early on that he has the nine tails inside of him. So that's already like an OP thing. He beat a shonen alone in the first episode, which is, again, that's a feat from the first episode. So Naruto was not about a weak kid who's gonna be strong through hard work. It's about a hated kid who wants to be acknowledged. He wants to be loved. And he does that not through being a prophecy child, but by what he actually does. So I don't think it betrayed its premise at all. I think people just emit information that was presented as like primary plot points on purpose to push that agenda. And the series was always about what it was about. I don't think it changed the plot as much as people make it out to be. Yes, there are plot holes, but I think Madara and Hashirama as like the original Naruto and Sasuke was always in the plan. Like the fight in the first part was very telling of that because they had the two statues and everything. So I don't see that. Like people keep saying, "Oh, they changed the story a lot." I don't think it changed. Maybe the Kaguya part, yeah, sure, but other than the Kaguya part and the Zetsu part, I don't think the series actually changed its premise at all.
I agree with you.
I can agree with that.
I think the not Naruto. I think the One Piece community is now facing a similar affliction now, with Luffy being a god in his own right. Even if we don't go to the same lengths as you and have the same exact take as you, these people seem to think that just because you're blessed with an ability, it means you're always going to pan out and be the best thing possible. And that's just simply not the case. You can be gifted, you can be blessed, you can be all of those things. You still got to work hard to use those tools. If you don't work hard, those tools don't mean anything. So I don't know why people seem to think that being a prodigy or being blessed or being prophesized you're going to be great automatically means that there's no hard work or adversity that needs to be faced in order to achieve that. I think that's what people need to nail into their head. Because sure, Naruto is a reincarnation. The nigga worked damn hard throughout this series. You watched it with your 2 eyes.
Yeah, and even then, like, even the first prophecy was not even about Naruto. It was about Jiraiya. It could have been any Jiraiya student. It became Naruto because of what he did, not because he was the prophecy child.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and the reincarnation part, that was at the very end of the series. It, like, in the beginning of the series, it was not about him being weak and then he became, like, overpowered because of like the thing with the Rikodo Sini, like that was at the end of the series when they were already like fighting the final boss. So before that, yeah, he did work hard, but the series was about working to earn that respect, and he reached his like the end of his character arc. I think was in the Pain arc, not at the end of the series. The end of the series was about Sasuke. The Sasuke arc. The rest of the series was Sasuke's character arc, but it got dragged because of the war and stuff like that. But the rest of the series was more about Sasuke than Naruto, in my opinion.
Okay. So, what you got?
Before I get started, I don't know if y'all saw what I said in chat, but it's at least 14 arcs in Naruto Shippuden without including filler. So all I'm saying is, bro, if y'all think it's only 3, and me watching week by week, like Naruto was an anime that made me switch to Japanese. So like week by week, bro. Because even some of the filler I enjoyed. You feel me? Like
there's some good filler.
Like you didn't enjoy the filler with Kakashi? That's crazy. Like,
Kakashi Humble arcs. Like,
I did enjoy. I enjoyed the fillers too.
You didn't enjoy like Jiraiya's arc? You feel me?
You know what's a hotter take about fillers? Boruto fillers are actually underrated. The Boruto anime was not as bad as people make it out to be.
I don't know that.
I don't know about that one because I was there 3 episodes before Kawaki joined up. I was there. The only
the Urashiki filler arc was good.
the
That
other
was
ones the one
that
I liked
was
the most
elite.
when they was in
Nah, Miles, that was horrible.
when they was in the hit and miss. I like that one.
I'm here seeing a kid Naruto. I'm seeing a kid Naruto come and beat up this. Oh, it's Suzuki. What's going on?
He contributed. He contributed.
Yeah, he was the Bronny James in the fight. He was the Bronny James in the fight, though. Like,
So I'm seeing part 1 Naruto being able to handle. Yeah, okay. I was like,
I mean, compared to the other ones, he was a bum.
I agree. It was.
He definitely was a bum.
He was a bum. But go ahead, Sauce. Continue. What's your take?
My hot take though, I got two, but I think one that I would say is I think when the village was getting protected by the Nine Tails, the third should have died instead of the fourth Hokage. That's what I really feel like.
I agree with that.
I think everyone agrees with that one, but no one just says it, you know.
Yeah, no
but
one
at the same
says
time,
it. No one says
but
it.
the way the Ninetales got defeated though, the third couldn't have did it though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't his capability, so that's why it's like.
That's why the third is a trash Hokage.
Man, he trash.
He's a trash.
That's not why he's not. That's not why he's trash though.
There are a million reasons he's trash.
Santa, who the worst Hokage?
Who's the worst Hokage?
Just give an answer, not an explanation. Who the worst?
Third.
The second.
Lonnie muted. Kai, who the worst Hokage?
Look, I know everyone wants to say Hiruzen, but if Minato did a better job, Obito wouldn't be doing all of that shit.
And you know what, Kai? And Kai, you know what? And like I said, I don't want no crazy explanations. I agree with you. I think Minato is the worst. Leon, go.
Nah.
Is that really like a Hokage or is that like a sensei theme? More like
both.
Like a bad sensei.
He's Minato wasn't, and that was my hot take. Minato wasn't good at nothing.
No,
we talk about all of these prodigies, all these people who are great at what they do, elite, all of this. Him being elite did not translate to no actual success for anyone.
Mouse, he's the fastest ninja. The guy's never.
He's always late. I've said it before. He's the fastest ninja. He always late. He wasn't there for his students. He was barely there for his village. He wasn't there for his hoe. Come on, my nigga. Leon, who the worst Hokage?
I'm gonna say the second, but yeah, I'm gonna say the second.
Oh hell no! I don't think
the second's so bad.
Dave.
No.
Miles, I get why he said it fourth, but I'm gonna go Hiruzen because he let a lot of shit slide that he shouldn't let slide though.
I think I have one of the longest eras of peace.
No, yeah, for sure. But that Donzo shit, hey, you let that nigga rock too a little too long, man.
Listen, man, David, me and you best friends, we locked in. You gonna always try to see the good in your day one, your homie. We in the trenches, nigga. We was in Iraq. Dave, me and you in Iraq. You know, I'm a good dude.
Yeah, are you trying to shove a C4 to the back of my chest? Yeah, nigga.
Bro, we in Iraq. We in the
it got to the point where he tried to kill he tried to assassinate him. So it was like it got to a point where okay, you got to step in.
You see, they just different though. Donzo like this nigga not doing his job. I can do a wait. Anyway, Lonnie, who the worst Hokage, brother?
Objectively, it is the fourth because he accomplished the least. Objectively,
he saved the village.
Yeah, and he calls the war.
The third didn't.
Third did.
The third.
He said it against Rushmore.
If he
Santo, he saved the village after a 13-year-old child pulled up on him and caused that whole situation because he got caught lacking. He reversed his wrong. Cool. Like what?
Oh, let's not forget that Harrison, when Toby Rama died, he stepped up and won that war for them niggas. Now, hold on, let's not forget now. You don't fight on.
Bullet. Who's the worst Hokage? Who's the least effective?
You know what? Let me be as much of a devil's advocate. You know, I'm the actual devil, not the devil's advocate. It's Naruto. Not just playing. It's
I mean, you know, let's piggyback. What has Naruto? Does Naruto as Hokage has feats? I mean,
Santo, he's the strongest. That's what that matters.
To all of the people watching it, if my family's in here, sometimes having the biggest meat is good enough.
Yeah, he's the strongest. No one can touch him.
Hey, nigga, too much aura. Niggas ain't trying to fuck with him.
Hey,
You
yo.
can't fuck with me.
He's a terrible father, though. Actually, someone made this meme. Orochimaru being a better father than Naruto and Sasuke is crazy, but it's true.
That is crazy, and it is true.
What do Tsunade do in this series? The village got the short on her watch.
She healed. I'm pretty sure she healed a lot.
I mean, she saved a lot of people though. She
saved a lot of lives. She did what she could do.
But Minato also did the same thing though.
Leon, I'd say here's the separator. Here's the separator. The Akatsuki niggas just pulled up. There wasn't no warning. There wasn't no contingency in place. They had no idea that was gonna go on. These motherfuckers literally told Minato, nigga, this is the point in time where the nine-tailed seal is the weakest. This is the time when somebody's most likely to attack and try to take the nine tails. Be on your guard. And a 13-year-old child by himself almost destroyed the entire village.
Trained by Madara.
Trained.
What train? I
mean, he wasn't doing all that before Madara.
Well, I mean, he was Zetsu boosted. He was 13 and inexperienced, and he was fighting his sensei. 13. Tsunade had to hang with 7 people. It was 7 niggas in the village.
All stronger than her.
All stronger than her. 7. Well, maybe not Konan.
But
she ain't far up though. I would say
it's partly Hirizen's fault though.
No, she not.
No, but like when you look at the feats,
gotta keep a little bit for the
when
woman.
you look at the feats as
Hokage. on God.
When you look at the feats as Hokage, if you want to add in the short story with the 4th Hokage, he fought some tailed beasts before, which helped him make the Rasengan, and then he saved the village. Compared to everybody else, Hiruzen, longest era piece. 2nd Hokage made a bunch of jutsus, basically made the whole governmental structure for the village.
He's
First Hokage
founded the village,
and fought all the tail beasts and corralled them niggas.
And he fought Mother and beat him like twice. Like, come on.
Yeah, Tsunade did a lot of
that's crazy on its own. Like beating Mother
a bunch of diplomatic situations, including helping with the war and things like that. So she has a long list of feats. Kakashi, I don't know what he did. I don't remember what he did. So
he was just a filler for Naruto, to be honest. If we be honest,
he's the only official Hokage who was just a placeholder. They're like, let's
according to the novels, I think he did a lot.
You know what Kakashi was? It was like when a player who's old in the NFL and NBA, they give him like a legacy contract. That's what that was. That's exactly what it was.
Dirk Nowitzki. He gave them the Dirk Nowitzki.
He deserved it. He got it.
Vet minimum being the Hokage kind of tough though. I kind of rock with that. I'm not going.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so technically it's Kakashi because he doesn't do anything really.
He's being what LeBron is for Luka right now.
Miles,
he doesn't even do that. Because think about the movie when the meteor's coming down. He's just like, oh shit.
Yeah, but I mean, he in the novels he did a lot though.
He's like, oh, he's like, what am I supposed to do?
He did do a lot.
That's unfair because everybody was like, well, what are we supposed to do? Raikage didn't know what to do. Dara, like nobody knew what to do.
Raikage said, hey, let's blow up the moon. That's what that nigga
said. Yeah, let's make this big ass gun. We got this big ass gun, right? Fuck Naruto. We got this big ass gun. We gonna I'm a power my electricity. We gonna shoot the moon and we gonna be all right. Like, no, like they didn't know what to do.
Hey, Rock Lee and his crew, they did half the job. He just did it. He has a lightning blade. Sasuke did it. You taught that nigga the lightning blade. Like
they do be nerfing Kakashi and
that rock while you were shaking in your boots. I'm just saying.
And he had purple lightning at that time too, though. So.
According to the novels, Kai, he was actually stronger.
So
he was actually stronger.
That half meteor. Yeah. He should have took care.
When he was blind, when he lost his sight, he was stronger.
It's crazy.
It makes sense though.
Kakashi's nuts. Kakashi's nuts.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie to Miles. The
saw
same way you
basic
feel about
Midori get rid of
Itachi,
that rock. Why
and he
couldn't
just a coon. You feel me? I just feel like the second Hokage is a racist. I can't support it, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't. Bro.
Okay, now hear me out. Hear me out.
No. Wait. I gotta hear this from Dave. I gotta
I'm
hear
with
this.
you.
I can't, bro. I'm sorry, bro. No, wait, let me just rant for a second. The first literally told him, do not treat them with no hate. And what the fuck did you do?
He was nice to that nigga. Okay, cool. But hear me out.
I'm just saying, bro.
This is the closest real life
Dave,
example I can give
hold on, Dave. Before you go, just know you don't want to be the one that defends racism. Now, go ahead.
I'm not defending it, but we gotta
Dave,
be
look at the color of your skin.
We gotta
before you make this statement.
Hey, okay,
Dave, we just left February. We just left February, Dave.
we gotta be a lot more understanding.
Be understanding. Here we go.
So the closest real life example I can give, think about it as Bloods and Crips. For decades upon decades, those two families were beefing at each other for life. So all Tobirama and Hashirama know is we gotta bang out the Uchihas. That's our mortal enemies. They done killed his brothers when he was young, killed his fathers, forefathers, all of that. Now Hashirama obviously stronger than Tobirama, so Hashirama had to check the nigga. Him and Madara created the village. Madara goes rogue. Hashirama has to kill Madara basically to save the village. Hashirama ends up dying in the first war. Now, Tobirama's mind, you gotta think, in his mind, as Hokage, his whole thing about the Uchiha was ensuring that another Madara wouldn't happen. Another Uchiha wouldn't rise up and wouldn't happen and overthrow the village. Because let's be real, Tobirama ain't fucking with Madara. And any new Madara is fucking around be stronger than Madara. Technically, storyline wise, no, because Madara is Indra's reincarnate. They didn't know that though. So obviously, our basic evolution of what they know, it only gets stronger by each generation. So I can understand why he went about things the way he did, because he wanted to prevent another Madara from destroying the village, because that's his role as Hokage, to ensure the safety of the village. And he also has prejudice because before the village was created, 20 years of his life, all he knows is we fight Uchihas because they kill my family. That's why we gotta be a lot more understanding. So obviously, you have some tendencies for sure.
and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna piggyback real quick, Dave. I'm not gonna do too much defending because I think me and you spoke about this before too. We kind of agree here. The Senju, I feel like if the Uchiha were the Hokages in the Senju's place, it would have played out fairly the same. Let's say Madara wanted to be the peaceful one. What's his little brother? Izuna? Izuna would have played the Tobirama role and probably been equally as racist as Tobirama. I feel like they mirror each other. It would have happened the same.
I mean, we got that much time, that much of a timeline of just going at one person for that long. It's like Bloods and Crips. For the rest of our lives, Bloods and Crips are going to be enemies.
Miles, I think it'd actually be a little bit worse because Uchiha are more emotional. They are more emotional. So I feel like if you give them a higher place of power, friction happens. They gotta be treating the Senju a little bit worse than how the Senju would have been treating them. I don't think they would have put the Senju in the police force and stuff like that. I don't think they would have given them that much trust.
They probably wouldn't give him a village, to be honest.
They're sleeping outside the gate. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God, but to rebuttal your point real quick, Dave, because I ain't trying to take up everybody's time. If the older brother died before he died, he said, "Hey, little bro, listen, bro. I know we done had beef with these boys for years. We've been slinging iron for a long time, dog. But right now, when I'm about to hang my jersey up, so I need you to continue what I finished. I'm not trying to do this no more, bro. If you didn't continue to do what you did, I understand you. It's the same thing we were talking about in Invincible with Cecil, right? You're taking precautions because you're thinking about what could happen instead of just staying in the moment and reacting to what does happen. You feel me? And also another reason too that I say that he was bad because of what he did between Danzo and the third, when he made the Hokage right before he was about to die. But you know the reason why though is because he understood that Danzo was very selfish and that he wanted to become Hokage for his own selfish reasons. So why would you tell him right then and just brew more hatred in Danzo? It just fed into his jealousy.
For one, as a teacher, if you know these are the two I'm leaving the village.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
You have to understand that, hey, this is your flaw. You need to check this if you want the village to be secure. If you want to better yourself as a shinobi.
For sure.
I
But
think that's just
as a sensei, though, you got to understand your students too. You feel me? Just like I can't coach all my kids the same.
I
gotta
get
know
that, but when we know I'm going to my death, fuck the subliminal shit. I gotta tell you what it is right now before I die, because it's the last time you be talking. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to work on.
For sure.
And at that point, it's in your hands.
But to that point, also, I think that he already knew before that happened, though, that he was going to pick him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I believe that.
He already knew that before David.
He was giving Donzo the chance. That's a small chance, but
it was a fake chance. It was a fake chance. If you grab it, I'll give it to you, but I know you're not gonna grab it. Type of chance.
Is that so? No, like you feel me? But like I said, I ain't supporting that. So, but objectively though, Minato is my favorite. He's one of my favorite characters. You feel me? Just because he's cool as fuck. But he probably would be the worst though. You feel me? But it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel you.
Santo.
The third Hokage has the most glazed name in Naruto.
The God of Shinobi?
The God of Shinobi, really?
He the second god of, my nigga, all 5 chakra natures, you the God of Shinobi, my nigga.
But he doesn't do anything cool with them though.
And he gets
we don't see him do anything cool.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We don't. If we saw a peak, boy, what? She probably was.
Apparently, when he was young and still spry, he was that nobody was fucking with him.
Miles, I got a
question. If he was that strong when he was young, why did Tobirama have to die though? I mean, if Darui can beat these two guys.
Oh, no.
No. So before I let you go, Sauce, sometimes things need to be that way. You as a sensei, sometimes you gotta move aside. You understand what I'm saying? Tobirama knew, listen, I can't be around these little boys all their life. They strong, they powerful. They need to learn how to take this next step. And with me being here all the time, it's not gonna work. These opponents we going against are strong. That unit was strong as fuck. I know I can take them. I'll just bow out and take them. He didn't die until he killed them all.
I mean, was he like so? By your logic, he was like committing, like he was killing himself.
I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, yeah, he went on. He's probably gonna die. But it was
the way it was presented is that it was a necessary sacrifice. But when we actually saw them, yes, Darui is extremely strong. But if Darui can take them on his own, then why didn't that whole unit?
He didn't do it by himself. He didn't do it by himself. He had help.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think a unit as yeah, but like Tobirama, Hiruzen, and Danzo together, I think they could have taken. I don't see why he had
to. But you don't take that chance though, because you're insured.
Why?
You're insuring
the future.
Well, for context, because not a lot of people know this, but one of the other people there was supposed to be the strongest Uchiha of that time. He was supposed to be on par with Madara and all that. So you had the God of Shinobi, Tobirama, Danzo, and the strongest Uchiha. And you didn't think that you could make a stand?
No, he didn't want to risk his students.
And that's fair.
Then you could have just sacrificed Danzo. He could go do his jutsu and die, and everyone else.
I mean,
also, we don't know when Hiruzen got his God of Shinobi. We don't know when he got that title. At that time, he clearly wasn't the God of Shinobi. Now, him, Kagami, the other old lady, I think her name is Miza, they were all elite. I'm not saying they were whack. They were all elite. But they weren't the names of the legend that they were. They weren't God of Shinobi, all of that yet.
Yeah, I mean, I get your point, but like his point is that he gets that praise, but we don't see any of it unfold on screen because he does not have any one-on-one duels on his name, even on a flashback.
Well, there's a lot of legends who have these crazy titles and these crazy feats that we've never seen.
Yeah, but Hiruzen is the only one we actually deal with because Kakashi's dad, we didn't see him. Kagami,
Minato beat 2,000 niggas. Me personally, I don't believe that. I still don't believe that he beat 2,000 niggas.
I mean, even if he did it, actually, you know what? One of the most BS facts about Minato is that he killed all of these people and he's still like a cool, smiling dude. Why doesn't he have PTSD?
What?
That's crazy. His character should be. No, his character should be darker than that. I mean, I don't know why he was presented as this.
He was smiling all the time. What that mean?
No, I mean most characters who had to deal with that much death had a dark side to their character, though.
That's a lot of the characters in Naruto, though. So you gotta assume all the
Yeah,
characters
it
in Naruto
is.
are dark.
No, he was the only one who maintained that innocence, though. Everyone else had a dark side to them.
Well, to be fair, I don't think we got enough of Minato to see that darker side of him, though.
Yeah, not at
feel me?
all. Nowhere near enough.
Because like with Kakashi,
Maybe.
we got that. Even like, I guess like Tsunade with what she went through, we saw that. You know, like we got a lot more from other characters than Minato. So I think we probably would have saw that if we got more of him. You feel me?
Yeah, they didn't really focus in that. But guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I just want to say I appreciate y'all from coming on. Now I'm gonna just move you guys back to the backstage right quick. I appreciate y'all.
So,
Thank you for showing support. Let's see. Okay, got it here. Well, any final words, Lonnie?
No, Open Dojo was fun. I definitely have to try to come back more. I feel kind of pissed that I lost a Naruto Jeopardy, so I gotta hit the books. I'm just terrible with names. I think that's the problem with reading so much manga and so much, like, all the names just all become jumbled.
I'm terrible with names. Like I've seen Naruto multiple times. I am not going to remember the fat guy from the Sound Ninjas. I am just not. Like it's crazy.
You
Miles,
sad,
good?
Santo? Yeah, I was fucking dying for a second. You got to get with these names, brother.
I'm terrible with names. I'm old. That's gonna be my excuse from now on. I'm just old. But yeah, chat, we appreciate y'all. If you haven't yet, hit that notification bell, hit that like button one time, subscribe. We have different tiers. Miles and Riddell are doing a Game of Thrones watch through recap. Where are you guys at right now?
I believe we are on season 2, episode 7.
Season 2, episode 7. Okay. So yeah, you guys can watch different things that we got going on there. I got the Talking Top 10s that's going to be coming back soon. There's going to be more exclusive content in our Bankai tiers, and it might switch up. And if you guys keep supporting the Open Dojo podcast, it might go to every week. As of now, it's every 2 weeks. We just want you guys to keep supporting the channel. You can always join our Discord. Here's the link tree right here. You can always just come in here because that's where a lot of our suggestions and conversations on the podcast come from. Also, every Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST, we have our main podcast. And this week is going to be a banger, this new episode that's coming up. So just continue supporting us. We appreciate y'all. Much love. Stay blessed.